pours some beer into it out of another mug, puts it in front of you.
Smell it, or actually just grab it. Any poison or anything in there?
Give me craft alchemy.
I could tell right away if there's something in it.
Craft alchemy.
Okay. $41.
It has been spiked with ethanol. It shouldn't be of a high enough concentration to cause any sort of illness, but they're using a wood alcohol to up the content.
He's got like his hands around it because it's small. Wait, is it?
If you're looking for the brothers, you're not going to find them here.
Wait, hold on. It's actually 33, so it's 35. My mistake.
35? Okay.
Yeah.
There's an additive of some sort. This is a mixture. It's not like a single malt. This is
anything I should be wary of.
No, nothing in a small quantity that would hurt you.
So he'll sip it slowly and wait.
Okay. He slides the coins to himself and he says, "We'll find the three brothers here."
Where? That's more than just they're not here. That's more of they're not here, but they're over there. Yeah. Damn it.
Maybe that's enough. Maybe it's enough for a goblin to risk his life. I'm a man.
You're lucky that I'm the one that came here, not the other person.
He's talking about his cousin.
This at least gives you a chance. So, we're gonna find them.
Give me a diplomacy check. Or an intimidate.
I don't think I have anything to help me with either.
You build a character with no social skills whatsoever?
Nope. 10. I'll throw a D8 on that. Wait, it's D6 still, right? That's not gonna make a difference. Yeah, what the heck? Nope, 13. I'll use that mythic point up.
Finish your drink.
Too bad. I was given a lot more coins to deal with this. You're not helping me, and somebody else will.
Pushes the drink over and just walks out. He's going to another.
He tips it.
He's going to another watering hole.
All right. The bartender feels fine in selling you a half a copper's worth of booze for 5 gold, 2 copper. He cleans up the mess. There's a couple of snarls.
That markup.
Okay. You go to the next one. The next one is the Rusty Anchor.
Okay, good one. Yeah. Yes. Good name. Good name.
Good lad. Good
Kenny putting in work in chat. So you go to the Rusty Anchor. Give me a charisma check as you walk in the door. Or what style are you? How are you entering the building?
17s.
17s. You just walking in like a boss. Okay, the goblin's walking in like he owns the place again. Everybody in the bar sort of turns to look at him. It's almost establishment.
Adam, as I was leaving, like walking across or whatever, I want to make sure that there's no one of interest following me out from the other bar.
Can't give me a perception check.
You just told anyone with an earshot, you've got lots of money.
Mm-hmm.
21.
Okay. 1 second. Nope. Nobody's following you.
Man. All right, go to the other one.
Okay. You walk in. The man at the bar, he is missing an eye. He has a very impressive mustache. The bar is again filled with sort of ruffians. This one seems to have more. How do you phrase it? Non-humans than the last bar you were at.
Okay.
The bartender does appear to be human. The place is a little bit dingier.
Okay.
Drink.
2 copper. Again, alchemy.
Okay. We can roll a craft alchemy.
46.
This place is serving beer. It's that's a nice heavy lager. It's much better than the last place you were at.
Oh, sweet. Oh,
It's better than the other place.
Okay. He gives it to you. He doesn't really say anything, and he doesn't seem to care that you're a goblin. Give me a perception check.
Oh, actually, I'm supposed to have a plus. What's my bonus to that heightened awareness? Bonus is +2. +2.
All right.
So the other one was actually 23 then, for walking out of the bar, and this is +20. 40.
Okay. A man just came into the bar.
Yep.
You recognize him from the other bar.
Yep.
Maybe he's on a pub crawl.
Oh. The goblins just, I turn, just look at him, and I shake my head like, no.
Okay. Are you? So give me an intimidate.
What the heck?
-4 for being smaller size.
2.
He's not making eye contact with you. Give me a sense motive.
I'm not good at this. I did have a +1. That's gonna go far. I am drinking a 16. I am drinking my Dex mutagen.
Okay. All right. You are suspicious of his character. He might not be on a pub crawl.
Okay.
I need to speak to the brothers. Or somebody I work with needs to speak to the brothers.
Yeah, to the bartender. Hello?
Dangerous woods. Give me a diplomacy check.
Bribe him! Bribe him! Sorry, backseat gaming.
17! Wait for it! 21!
The brothers. Asking for them like that is dangerous, Goblin.
Well, I don't know how else to do it. Just help me out.
Your master should treat you better.
I'm a goblin. What do you think I should expect?
East of here.
Where? What?
East of here. Big building.
Uh,
Don't tell them that you know me.
He leaves him 2 gold, and that's out.
That's where I want to go. The Roaring Tits Tavern.
Waiters?
Okay.
Awesome.
Of course, he's making
like
reference to the blue titmouse and not.
Exactly. Of course. So this bartender, whom you don't have the name of, told you which direction, and it's a large red brick building that you're looking for. You're not certain. Give me a sense motive. Instead of just telling you.
15? 16. +1 charisma or wisdom.
You don't know whether he's telling you something to make you go away, or if he's sympathetic to your plight. Okay. You leave the bar after leaving a 2 gold piece tip. The other bartender got paid better for not telling you anything than this guy got paid for telling you something.
We'll wait for the other guy to come out. Like, I'll not wait for, like, I'll see that the other guy's following.
Okay. Are you, like, leaving and then hiding, or are you...
Yeah, stealth.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. Don't be panic.
Where did the goblin go?
34.
Okay. It's about a minute and a half later. A man leaves the tavern. He does not see you. He looks around for a moment. You know, 1 second. Marty, you wouldn't happen to know the DCs for survival checks, would you? Off the top of your head?
I think they start at 15.
Firm ground is 15. Okay. Yeah, soft ground would have been. He would have saw Ziet. It was soft ground. With firm ground, he does not see you. And this place is more cobblestone, so it's hard ground. Okay. He looks kind of obvious as he is kind of like looking down the street in every kind of direction, and he picks one and starts to go. He's heading easterly.
I'll follow him.
Marty, could you grab me a tough mini?
Yep.
Well, I'm wondering if he's going to head towards the building. If he is, great.
Like some generic local thug that you've encountered.
Some generic local thug.
Give me a sec. I need to go upstairs for a sec. As nature's been calling for the last 15 minutes.
There we go. We should recognize that guy as some low-level dude we've beaten up many times before.
What? Your face. Why did you do that? All right.
Maybe it was done to him. Yeah, I'll clear some of these.
Yeah. Ahmed, are you still on the headset?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Okay.
So we can't talk smack about you. Well, we can, but just you'll hear.
Yep.
I don't know if that's fun or not.
Reoccurring Bob.
So Midwick, let me just have a look at this. Is really telling for like what to expect when you're DMing these really high level characters. Like they're 12th level. Midwick has spent no ranks in diplomacy, no ranks in bluff, no ranks in 1 rank in intimidate, but it's so low that who cares? Sense motive. No ranks in sense motive. So he's a gunslinger. He kills people, but you know it's written across his face almost every time.
You are dying now.
Yeah, exactly. On the other hand, stealth is 26, perception 18. His craft weapons and alchemy are through the roof. Okay. Survival, not too bad.
Yeah, if we're gonna, just as a point of reference, I'll just grab Donovan's as a Donovan Dalahan. Plus 26, diplomacy, bluff, intimidate, fly, dance, keyboard, sing, sense motive, all the talkie skills, a decent amount of knowledges, but like his stealth is +7. These just
it's the multicolored cloak he wears that gives him away.
Right. What you mean that you can see me? All right. You start following this man through the streets.
Yeah, looking for the gray building or the red building he was talking about.
Okay. He started out moving somewhat slow, and this man seems to be picking up the pace.
Okay.
Give me another perception check. And a stealth check for on the move.
I move at his speed. I move at 60.
Right.
So if I stealth it,
you don't need to take a penalty for moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stealth and a perception.
35 stealth.
Okay. Okay, he doesn't see you.
38 for perception.
He is holding a sap. He's got it up a sleeve. It does look like he has a knife or other pointed type blade around his back area. It's sheathed. Okay. You're following him. Yeah, he's moving through the streets. He's checking. At one point, he popped his head into another tavern. He was very quick.
Is there a way for me to ambush him? Excuse me.
What would you like to do?
First, do I see the red building anywhere?
He's still moving. You have not seen the red building yet. You're about... You're at the very edge of the harbor district. There's a lot of going east from here. You were basically starting at the west end side of the district. You were maybe 10-15% of the way in. There's a lot of district to go. You could spend 30 minutes to an hour walking this way and still maybe not have seen it.
Okay, it was an invisibility that I already took. Screw this guy. Let's just look for that red building. I'm going to. I'll drink a fly. Well, no, I won't. I'll just.
Somebody for a second there was thinking of Phi momentarily.
Oh my goodness! This assume appearance has such a long duration.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you use a corpse as a focus.
Yep. 1 day per level. So basically for the next 10, 12 days, you're this goblin, if you want.
Yep.
It's a cool spell. It might need some nerfs. I would say that the main nerf would be you consume the body.
Well, if it has to be 24 hours, right?
Because it says you could gentle repose the body to extend the duration on that.
But I don't have that.
Right, you don't have that. But I'm just saying, just in general.
Somebody else, I guess. Yeah, you could play an interesting game. Okay.
It's still a polymorph effect with a disguise check. So if somebody wants to be like the.
I like it. It's got style.
Yep. Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm going to go to a parallel street and zoom up, run up, and try to find that red building that he was talking about.
Okay. Give me a perception check. And a percentile roll.
30.
Okay. Percentile roll.
23.
Okay. Not that it's a hint or anything, but you could go over to the streets page. You can go to the streets map.
Am I copying tokens over?
Yeah, if you can bring Midwick, that would be excellent. Also bring the thug, please. All right, so I'm just going to unfog a section.
Oh, you're in GM mode in Map Tools. I'm like, what? How are you? How are you doing?
How are you using? How did you do the magics?
Right, how did you get rid of the fog? You scared me there for a second.
Does the building have windows? Are they boarded
what
up?
you're seeing is a rather tall building. It's got a very large barn or bay door on one side that you can see. The building itself could or might be the building that was described. It is a large building. It is the right color. You've seen a couple of buildings along the way that potentially were the building, but give me a knowledge local or a craft alchemy check.
What do I smell? $39.
I'm assuming that's craft alchemy.
Yeah.
You see a man. You know him in your profession. It's Henri Lepoint. He is a rather good human craftsman. He makes alchemical weapons and works for the Imperium. He would be on the human counterpart side. They do develop technology in a different way from the gnomes. The gnomes would consider the human methods to be
Savage.
childish and clumsy.
Brute force.
There's a lot more brute force in their approaches, but that does allow them their sort of general creativity does allow them to, while not efficiently but quickly, make technological advancement.
Yeah.
They waste a lot of resources in their developments, and there's a lot of death involved. They make more accidents in their developments.
Well, we can't spare that.
Right. If you're working, let's say if you were part of the grenade group on the human side, the chances of you having all of your fingers is low.
It was a French accent. His name is Henri Lepoint.
Henri Lepoint.
Henri Lepoint.
All of us. Henry the Point. If you want to anglicize
You see
it.
a man, his name is unpronounceable gibberish.
Everyone calls him John.
Calls him John.
You see, I had to think twice, and I'm like, oh, he said Henri, and
Henri.
yeah. His name is blah 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 blah.
We'll call him Bob.
And there's Midwick down the street, and then there's Henri Lepoint.
Is he just hanging out, or is he moving somewhere?
He is coming towards you. Give me a sense motive.
$11.
The DC is not very high. He looks distraught, would be one word for it.
Okay.
He's sort of coming your direction. He's looking behind him a lot. He is sweating. His sort of white laboratory robe has actually got pit stains, which is kind of unseemly.
Gross. Let's try to stay out of the way of the humans. Is he saying anything?
No. His lip is quivering. You don't know what these little human ticks. Humans are strange in their ticks. You don't necessarily understand what they mean with your no sense motive, but you see them happening. Maybe he has a twitchy lip.
Yeah. Alright, something wrong with that bastard. Yeah. Why am I grunting?
Give me a craft alchemy.
50.
Okay. He has a stabilizing grease on his fingers. You know this from... It's a way to stabilize gunpowder so that it can be moved with a lower chance of exploding.
Okay.
He didn't clean himself up properly after his, whatever he was doing.
Does he look like he's trying to get out of there fast?
Like
I set a charge and I better move quickly. Or does he look like he did something wrong and he's like worried about his life?
I
can't tell. My sense motive is crap. Never mind.
Your sense motive is crap. He's not moving extraordinarily quickly. In fact, you would assume he's moving slow for a human.
Okay.
He looks like he's very cognizant of his surroundings. He's looking at everything. Give me a stealth check. If you're trying to hide from him, unless you're just like wandering down the street.
No, I'm just wandering down the street.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll stealth him. I don't want him. I don't want him to notice me.
Okay.
Say, what is it? 26. Give me a sec. Yep. 27. Good job, Ahmed.
Okay. He did see you. He looked suspicious for a moment. He tilted. He gave you a. We'll give a sense motive. He did see you though. He did make eye contact momentarily.
17.
There's a minor flash of recognition, and then he looks even more scared. He's scared. He's scared of you. You think he might know who you are, but he's scared of you.
It's time to kill him. No.
I'm just a goblin.
Dare you see through my shitty disguise?
It's like cardboard over his head, cut out ears. It's like taped on, stapled it to his head.
Yeah. Now that he's sort of seen and recognized you, he's kind of bolting. He is now jogging away. He turns down an alley. A second later, he sort of turns around like he didn't like what he saw in the alley, and he's running a different direction.
Sensing fear, the goblin moves in for the kill.
Alright.
He went down he saw something in an alley that he didn't like.
Yep.
Which alley?
Here, I will unfog another little chunk here. After noticing you, he sort of ducked down the nearest alley. A moment later, he sort of ran this way across the street to go the other way down the alley. Instead of going south, he went north.
Okay, I'm gonna hide somewhere over here.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Mm. 41.
All right. You are concealed in the shadows of a trash bin on the edge of a
What is
the
that? What
harbor
is a
district.
delicious smell? Bird carcass. Yummy.
He's getting conflicting, like,
I should eat it. No, I can't eat it. It's dead. What?
All right.
goblin
Henri
versus
Lepré is no longer in sight.
Okay. Now I'm looking for the guy that he that he came like from the other direction. The guy that was like
Okay.
from the south.
From the south? All right. Okay, you wait for 15, 20 seconds, and then you see you see a couple of sort of toughish-looking men out on a stroll. We don't know where they're going. They are heading north. They don't look like they're in any sort of hurry.
Let them.
Good luck with that, Frenchie. I never liked you anyways.
Well, you do know that there's a considerable portion of the population, not the entire population, that does come from a world where that's the way they speak. Like, it's sort of like a pseudo...
Oh, yeah. Alright, so...
No.
Yeah,
Not all of them, but there
Some
are...
do.
guns.
There are cultural
He wants to yell.
divisions.
He wants to yell, "Your guns suck," but he does not. The goblin wants to yell at him for some reason. All right, so.
Okay. You're across the street from a building with a very large door. The door is partially open. It looks like a. It looks like the type of building that you would store stuff in. If you head east from here, it's a short distance to where you would load boats. It's a sort of a convenient-looking warehouse location. It suspiciously doesn't really have any windows, or maybe not suspiciously doesn't have any windows, depending on how you envision your storage areas. The construction is thick enough that, in your eyes, given knowledge engineering.
Okay. 32.
You could potentially put gunpowder in the building. It's constructed sturdily. There's certain building types that you wouldn't. This type you might. That might be part of the reason why there's no windows. And it looks like the door has a very good seal on it. It also could be like filled with vampires or something else that doesn't like light. You know.
Okay.
It's the only two explanations.
There's only two possible explanations. it's not like photography or any sort of like chemistry going on inside. You know, light sensitive. You know. There we go.
Okay. Midwick's going to drink a flying invisibility.
Okay.
And is there a actually? Hold on. How tall is the building?
It's actually got a very tall ceiling. This building itself would be 25, 30 feet. It's quite tall.
Okay, so I'll just do a what's it called? Not fly, but what's it called? Where are you? Spell.
It has a 20-foot by 20-foot doorway. You could have a very heavily loaded cart go through that door.
So I'll do my spider climb and my invisibility.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
invisible
stealth.
again?
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth my way probably to this side, and climb, and look for a hatch or something that I can open.
Okay. Give me a sense motive check.
$18.
Okay. This child, sort of a street urchin looking person, is acting like a lookout.
Okay.
This is the piece I want.
This child is acting like a child, like a street urchin.
Stop
Might
speaking
be a
out
big
loud.
Yeah, so I'm stealthing my way. This. Oh, oops. Get in there, Midwick, crazy man. He's climbing the side of the building. Do I leave webbing behind?
No.
No. So
But you can be traced, like you can be tracked. You do leave like greasy fingerprints and stuff, but
Okay,
it's
that's-
not webbed
that's-
specifically.
that's fine. I don't think anyone's gonna suspect anything right now. Go to the top of the building.
Okay.
Actually, stop. I am invisible.
Okay,
What's
so
going on?
you
Hey,
you
guys.
you got to the edge of the build. You got to the edge of the roof.
Okay, sure, I'm on the roof. Okay, that's fine.
No, did you go on the roof or did you get to the edge? Of the
I
roof?
was just gonna say I'm gonna take a look inside, get a better look from the inside here.
Okay, so you climb your way up. You go, You climb your way down. What is your minimum stealth check while invisible?
Oh, it's plus 10?
20.
It's plus 20 while moving.
Oh, so 46? Give me a sec. The sheets are so long. Stealth. Yeah, 46.
Okay. You sneak your way to the front of the building. This door is open a very small amount.
Okay.
Uh,
It's small enough for me to small my way through?
It looks like it's being opened right now for fresh air more than anything else, or maybe for the children to yell through.
Interesting. Not moving is plus 20. Moving at full speed is minus 10.
Moving half
Moving at
speed.
half
Oh,
speed is minus 5.
Oh, they've changed
So-
that
Yeah.
because I'm used to the
So
old rule, which was
41.
plus 40 plus
41,
20.
41 is my AC.
Nice.
41 is my stealth, I mean.
Well, it's plus 20 to pinpoint the creature's location.
Yeah. That's interesting. Not moving. Plus 20. That's awesome because now it's nowhere near as
Crazy as it was before.
yeah.
Well, I guess
That makes
when you're
sense.
not moving and invisible, you've got a plus 40. Using stealth, it's stealth plus 20. Okay, so it's still plus 20.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one is your passive perception to see somebody. And right now, I think it's because he can't stealth right now, because there's nothing to stealth behind. I think is that difference. Right now, it would be that passive stealth. Like I don't know. We'd have to go through the rules. There's more in here. But as it is right now, give me a escape artist check to get through the gate door without having to push it open anymore.
If there's a escape artist, huh? That's probably one of those skills I should have put some points into. How about a reflex check?
You want to reflex save your way through the door?
Way to expose the weakness of the character, Adam.
Oh.
Anything social, not combat. Oh man, you talk to that servant.
Well, you could pull out your guns and shoot the door open further.
Just shoot your way through all problems.
So many assholes, so few bullets.
I like that line.
So does it look like I can make it through, or is it like halfway? Like what's the-
DC 15 escape artist check to do it without moving the door. If you move the door, that might make a sound.
Okay, how long has it been since I was in the second bar?
It has been, you moved at quite a significant speed faster than the other man. You did watch for a little bit. It'd be about 20 minutes from then,
Oh,
30 minutes
never
from
mind.
the second bar.
Never mind then. We're good.
Yep.
Okay, so my dex is +7.
Are these children?
Yes. They are between the ages of 6 and 9.
No, you know what? Screw it. I'm actually gonna climb the building and look for. Did I already climb the building and look for a latch or something I can unlock?
You haven't crested the top of the building yet.
Oh, go to the top.
Okay, so you came down here. Give me a perception check as you're going up towards the top of the building, or as you're going around again.
Okay. 32.
Okay. Your friend from the bar is making his way down the street.
Okay.
He's still a couple minutes away at the speed he's going. Okay, you're climbing up to the edge of the roof.
Yep.
Okay. Now you're peeking over the top.
Yep.
You see a roof that is mostly flat. It's not peaked. You don't think that you don't if they have significant snowfall in this region. This roof is not really well built for it. You don't immediately see a hatch. Do you climb onto the roof?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I don't have I will quickly make a square to be the rooftop.
Sure.
Here. The square to the left is going to be the rooftop for now.
Okay.
On the rooftop.
That's cool.
Give me 1 second.
Anything that I could...
Do you have anything that lets you detect traps?
Not,
You're not a rogue?
Not automatically. We went through this last game.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna be looking for it. So if I
Okay.
approach a lock, I'm gonna start looking for traps.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
29.
Okay. You hear a very muffled. You don't actually hear the words. There's a little bit of yelling from inside the building, and you hear some scraping sounds.
Scraping?
Yeah.
Is there anything locked here that I could... Is there a way to get in from the building from here, or not?
Give me a search check. It'll take you a couple of minutes to search the rooftop.
Really? It's that big?
Well, normally a search check, you have to search each square.
No, I mean like an obvious door.
Nothing that's obvious, and the rooftop itself is 70 by 50.
Okay, I was looking for like something I can just unlock and go through, but if that's
No,
the case,
there's no obvious hatch.
I'm gonna make my way to the front of the door here and sneak my way and squeeze my way through.
Okay. Give me a escape artist check. What you've noticed is these kids have been sort of moving to take a look out into the streets.
Okay.
The door is currently being pushed closed.
It's being closed?
Yep. You can try to just squeak through before they try to close it. You could try to fight them for control of the door.
Ooh, 1d6. I make it. I'm in.
Okay.
This was probably a bad idea.
How many mythic points do you have left?
5.
Okay. All right. You have squirted your way.
Because you've spent 3, right?
This is 4th.
Now, the inside of this building is being lit by some continual flame torches that are on the walls. There is a group of 4 men. They are carrying muskets as well as swords. They are pushing a stack of crates. As well, there are several other men with guns. This man here is the one who's closing that door. This man here is now latching it. There's a man to the south who looks like he's guarding another side entrance. And there is a very, very serious-looking man in the middle of the room. He is wearing dark clothes. He has a very well-toned physique. You do not see a weapon on... Oh, no, he does have a couple of pepperbox pistols.
Okay.
They're the tech before revolvers. They have each barrel has to be loaded individually, like it was a.
Okay,
but they do offer multiple shots per round. He is carrying 2 of them. He's got a stern look, and he looks excited.
Okay. I'm gonna stealth my way away from this dude. Probably to here. Sorry. I'm moving slowly.
Okay. These men push the thing against the wall. This kid jumps up on top of climbs up the stack of crates. These 4 men are now off to go. It looks like there's a couple of large ladders on the side of the building. They look like they're going for the ladders. This door is now latched. This man is now looking like he's slid open the peepholes, the slidey dealies. There's a word for that. The little slider so that you can see through. So he slid open the slider and he's taking a peek out into the alley. This man looked like he was about to say something and then he did not. What is your perception check for moving in the building? Sorry, not your perception, your stealth.
My stealth is
Yeah.
46.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the movement is covered by stealth when you are stealthing, because there are penalties to move at stealth and speed and that sort of thing.
So I'm going to make another invisibility. Takes me 30 seconds. Or how long does it take me? I think it takes me 30
It takes
seconds.
a minute, I thought.
No, that's fast alchemy. Fast alchemy. Huh. I have to look at that. Alchemist. Fast.
Swift alchemy.
Swift alchemy. That's
You
the
can
one.
make alchemical items at astounding speed. And
No,
you
there's-
can apply poison
there's-
faster.
No, there's another one that lets you actually create potions or create your extracts much faster.
Mixing extracts takes 1 minute of work. I don't believe fast alchemy applies to your extracts because that applies specifically to alchemical items.
Instant alchemy. No, that's not it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. I was fairly certain it was part of the alchemists. Okay, that's fine. I'll take a minute.
Okay. These men, 1 second. During that minute, this man moves over to the door. He takes a peek out. These 4 men grab 2 ladders. This door gets opened up. 2 ladders, they basically move out to the middle here because they've got really long-ass ladders. They walk out into the street with their ladders.
Is this guy leaving as well? Cypher?
He is standing by the door. And they are at the point where they are starting to set up ladders on the outside of the building. You hear a tuk and a tuk.
Do I know who this guy is or not?
Knowledge local.
Alright. 1d20 it is. Actually, no, this is int.
Well, it is an int. It's int check.
D20 plus 6. 14.
No?
Don't know him.
He looks very serious. Give me a BAB check with modified by your wisdom score.
A BAB check. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
Use your
My
BAB, add
BAB?
your wisdom.
Alright. 27.
He is a skilled combatant of the people you've met today, not including the Reverend. He is. He would be effective. He moves like someone who fights.
Okay. Is the door still open? This
The door to the south is open. The door to the north is closed and barred and locked.
Okay, I'm going to.
This man has gone towards the south door. These 2 guys have gone a little bit. One's still at the door. One guy's over here. This kid has now climbed up on top of the boxes.
Can I sneak my way through these guys, or
You can.
or I have spider climb, so over the wall and through the top of the door?
Yep. Give me a stealth check.
Do you want me to roll it?
Yes.
Plus my invis?
Yes, they're going to get a slight bonus to see you as you're effectively going
53.
whisking through the Esquez. He does not notice you, and the other guys don't have a hope in hell! The other men in this building, though, are they're more effective than the city guards that were trying to pry up the sewer lid.
Can I, Marty, or Adam, sorry, do I have just like a pen and paper? A pen and paper, just so while I'm invisible. All right, I need to speak to the brothers. Thumbs up if this is okay, and I'll move farther out, crumple the paper, and toss it over here.
Okay.
Is this an attack? Is this considered an attack?
I'm not if you don't aim. Not if you don't hit a person with it.
I'm aiming at the ground.
Okay. Give me a craft weapons.
I do have throw anything.
Give me a craft weapons.
Craft weapons. Okay.
Oh, you have limitless range, don't you?
Yeah.
Give me a craft weapons anyway.
Okay. Plus 23. 39.
Okay. You know
paper plane.
that if you crumple it up into a ball and try to throw it 40 feet away, it should not work based on the laws of physics. But you also know that you can throw things in a way that physics doesn't give a shit.
I got an arm. I had an arm.
So you end up, you fold it into something that looks kind of like a throwing star.
Yeah.
You origami it as opposed to crumple it, and you're now throwing a bit of parchment across the street. You're throwing a love letter, really.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Give me a diplomacy check. You had time. So this is a written one. Normally, writing is a craft skill. Crafts are int based, and we'll let you use your int for this diplomacy check as opposed to your charisma, because you had the time to think about it.
Okay. Oh,
You are penning this. You are not
Such a kind DM.
the goo goo gushy eyes.
15. Fantastic.
All right. The man. Give me a sense motive.
It's gonna go bad for you, buddy. 16.
You're uncertain. He does pick up the piece of paper.
Okay.
He steps into the building.
Mm-hmm.
This door closes.
Damn it.
Give me a perception check.
Uh, 22.
Your friend is now wandering by at the other end of the street.
Is there a place for me to hide, like an alleyway or something here?
Yeah. There's places for you to hide across the way. It actually lines up particularly well, this doorway to an alleyway. So here I'll use my favorite fog of war tool and unfog some space, and I'm just gonna stick you in there. Whee! Okay. About 10 minutes goes by.
All right. So my potion's gone.
You're.
I'm going to actually just screw it. Just approach the door.
Okay. Sorry. During that 10 minutes, these guards, they check the roof. They stand guard atop said roof. So I'll just move them to the edges. And the ladders that they had to get up have been pulled up onto the roof.
Interesting.
All right.
And the dude went inside in 10 minutes?
10 minutes has gone by.
Is the thug inside?
Oh, sorry. This thug, yes. Apologies. He walks over to this door. You hear a thud, thud, thud from the north. Your perception check is mighty high.
Oh, so in that time I'm still invisible.
Yes, this is this is during the 10 minutes. So at any point you can interrupt during these actions. These guys moved up. This guy, thug, 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 thud, thud, thud. There was a little bit of yelling. What do you want? From the gods on top of the building. There's an easy score. What do you mean? Goblin looking for you. Ripe with coin. Whose house? Don't know. Let me talk to him. No. Were you on our roof? No? Fuck off. Sense motive.
No, I'm good. No, we're good.
Okay, you watch him crappily
Fuck
go
off.
hide in an alleyway.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Fuck off. Okay.
Knock, knock.
Okay.
It's coming from, like, child height. I guess there.
Knock, knock. Hey,
Did you hear something? Yes. Do you see anything? No.
hey, it's me.
Magics.
Tell the guy that I need to speak with him. How's the guy on the roof?
The guy that you need to speak with him. You hear some... Sir, there's something there. We don't see it. It seemed to cause a little bit of disarray. You hear a bottle go tink, tink, tink on the floor.
Okay.
There you go. Now you can see me, can't you?
You hear a bar move. You hear a lock unlock. You hear a man grunt.
Don't worry. I mean you no harm. The person I represent wants your help. And I think something that will benefit you as well.
All right. The door opens. You see two men. They're pointing muskets at you. There's another man who is opening a door. Do you have any other spells running than the ones you've mentioned previously?
Nope.
Okay. Give me a bluff check.
I don't want to be standing in the path where they're putting their guns at.
Well, let's just rewind what you said. My patron is going to make everybody wealthy, or something along those
Oh,
lines.
no. What I said was the person I represent needs your help, and
Oh.
it's something that'll benefit both of us, or something. I think something will benefit both of us. And by that I mean, if he's gone, if I'm gone, then your ships will start flowing again. That's what I mean by. So I'm not actually bluffing.
Okay, then it's a diplomacy check.
The same thing.
So you represent yourself?
He's representing himself. He's his own lawyer.
I represent myself. I waive the law. I am the law.
It waived the law.
I waive the law.
I don't
All right. Okay. I see you,
Good. Good.
and I
Didn't
see
mean to be
through-
rude there earlier.
And I see through your spell, gnome.
Ah, you know who I am then. Good. Then you understand why I'm here.
You're the one who left us the love letter, I suppose.
Yeah.
Were you followed?
That idiot was trying to follow me over there. But no. No one followed me.
That idiot.
Nobody knows I'm here. I've been invisible for a while.
You two, go. these two men moving out the path. They